What is the most important thing in your life? Look at your values. What do you value the most? At the end of everyone's life, when you have maybe a few minutes left, what is there what you will appreciate, what you did? And what would you rather not do? The most important thing in our life are our relationships. It is the relationship towards self and the relationship we have towards others, our family members, our loved ones. This is really what matters. Welcome to Silvie Lockerova Healing Channel. Please support my channel. Hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. Now we are facing a holiday season here in the United States. And for many people, it may be a painful time, a stressful time, when you know you have to meet with some family members and be confronted with each other's egos. Let's make it straight. What we are afraid of is the old conversations, old unresolved traumas, old unresolved talks. And we are afraid that we have to face it again. Now, this nation may be even more divided than before. People having all sorts of mixed emotions and a lot of dense energy. Can you relate? Most family have a lot of disagreement, mainly political, in recent times. Our ego is really wrapped up with politics and religion. That's our personal truth. And maybe you already witnessed yourself changing with your opinion on things through your life. Maybe your opinion on politics, on religion, and generally on the worldview changed for you. So here is very important to acknowledge that you went through this process yourself. And be compassionate where the other people are. They don't have to be in the same process as you, witnessing and understanding things at the same time as you. Remember, we all have an individual, spiritual, and mental and emotional development. So have compassion on that. This is very important. And your opinion and worldview may change again. But here, what I'm talking about and why I'm saying that. The most important thing at the end are our relationships. How accepting and loving can you be to yourself, but to your closest family members, despite of what they are going through, what they are believing, and whatever the process is. And also understanding that your loved ones may be going through deep and hard emotions, and you are not necessarily going to meet on the same level as when someone is, for instance, grieving, and you feel joyful. Still have love and compassion. This is really important. It's not time to persuade of each other's truth. It's really time to love and accept each other exactly where we are. Remember, we are meant to be different. We are meant to have different opinions and different process. When we are on our journey towards spiritual awakening, we all are on the journey. Relationships really help us to learn who we are. And many times you can see mirroring yourself with another person. When there is this mirroring, it may trigger us. It may be the past self, which we rejected. And we don't want to accept that anymore. Yet this self-acceptance and forgiveness is really important. If you haven't gone through this process properly, then you may have a struggle with particular relationships in your life. And of course, it always comes to the point of the origin, where you come from, your mom and dad. Yes, your roots. What was your upbringing? Was it harmonious? Did you feel safe growing up? Did you feel loved and accepted? I was born and raised in Czechoslovakia, and I have been living in the United States for 20 years. My views, personal views, religious views, political views have changed over time. And And when I go to see my family, our views are very different. They cannot be the same. My family and my friends don't have the same experience. And that's okay. We just learned not to force our opinions on each other. Because the moment when we start, you know what happens? We get triggered, and we know it. I know it. I have different views than my family members. Very different. And I also know that there is time to stop and pause. I don't really call myself political. I think I'm looking beyond that. And I understand that I understand that the relationships we have are the most important, regardless what you believe. Regardless whatever opinion and knowledge you have. Our opinions change all the time. Understanding that your journey has a purpose. An understanding that your truth is for you. Everyone else has their truth and their process. And you can practice love and kindness. As we are approaching upcoming holidays, have your intention for a peaceful communication. Have your intention for gratitude for your family members. This is really what matters. At the end of your life, it doesn't matter what others believed in. It matters what your relationship with others was about. Thank you so much for watching. What do you do to maintain your relationships? Harmonious relationships. What do you do? Please share with me in the comments below. And in the comments below you can find my website, the work I'm doing. Connect with me through email or on social media. And I will leave you with that. Peace and blessings.